Hi, Tony DeWitt here, Missouri appellate attorney and an individual who likes to make the law make sense to the extent that it can here on YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about something that most people have no idea even exists. It's called a savings statute. More on that in just a moment. So, Joe sues Bob for a debt, and the debt, in order to be sued on, it has a statute of limitations of 5 years. And Joe sues at 4 years and 11 months. And for whatever reason, the court, after the statute of limitations has run, decides to dismiss the case, but says it's without prejudice, meaning it's okay to bring the lawsuit again. What happens? Well, if there is a savings statute in place in the state, then usually the savings statute authorizes the litigant to bring the case again within a very narrow period of time, usually somewhere between 6 months and a year. The savings statute is very useful in those situations where it exists, but there are states where it doesn't exist. For example, Alabama, Florida, Hawaii, North Dakota, South Carolina, and South Dakota all do not have a savings statute. Now what that means is that if your case gets dismissed and the court says you still have the right to bring that case, they dismiss it without prejudice, that dismissal needs to occur prior to the statute of limitations. Otherwise, you're going to be barred from pursuing the claim. Now, several states like Wisconsin, Michigan, and Vermont have very limited savings statutes. That means that there are a lot of restrictions on it, and a lawyer in those jurisdictions can tell you more about that. Oregon, Kentucky, Nevada, Texas, and Colorado have a savings statute that's actually less than 6 months. Arizona, Georgia, Iowa, Kansas, New York, and New Mexico have statutes that are generally about 6 months in duration. The rest of the jurisdictions, Arkansas, California, Pennsylvania, Missouri, Montana, all of those have jurisdictional savings statutes that go for a year. Now, one thing that is absolutely common is that state statutes change and time frames change. So I'm making this video in June of 2021. In July of 2021, any one of those states could change its law based on what the legislatures there do. So never rely on anything you see here on the internet to guide you in something like that. You should always pursue any litigation or any questions of a legal nature with an attorney in your jurisdiction who can help you and perhaps help solve some of your problems. So that is the purpose of a savings statute. It is designed to make it possible to suffer a dismissal without prejudice. Well, why would a court dismiss without prejudice? Well, for example, some states require in medical malpractice cases that you get a certificate of merit from a panel of doctors. And other states have requirements that you get an affidavit from a doctor saying that there's medical negligence. All of those things take time. And as a result, when those things take that time, it's necessary to have those things in place before you file. If you don't have them in place before you file, you might get dismissed without prejudice. And if you're in a situation where you have a long savings statute, it gives you an additional amount of time to go and get that statute or get that statutory affidavit and protect your lawsuit. Also, you may just not have completed your investigation. You may not have asserted enough facts to state a claim, and you need additional time to state a claim. In that situation, you need a savings statute also. But of course, all of this is within the realm of knowledge of your lawyer, and your lawyer is the best person to guide you in that endeavor. That is the story of saving statutes. And if you've found that helpful or useful, I would really appreciate it if you'd smash that like button for me, because it lets other people know that this is good content and helpful. Also, if you haven't already, I would really appreciate it if you'd press the subscribe icon and tap on the notification bell at the top. That notification bell will get you a message every time I release a video here on YouTube. So thank you for watching and have a terrific day.